Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
All right, do your kids feel sick after eating certain foods? It could be more than just a common stomach ache. This morning we're talking about celiac disease. And with us this morning is Krista Orecchio, nutritionist and founder of The Whole Journey, and her client, Ashlyn Hirsch. Thank you for both of you being here. We really appreciate it. Krista, let's start first with you. For those that don't know, what exactly is celiac disease and how many of us does it affect?
Celiac disease affects 1 in 100, and that number is climbing all the time. But gluten sensitivity, that's a silent epidemic. It affects 7 out of 10 people. Most people are going undiagnosed with a whole array of symptoms that are really unnecessary.
What are some of the symptoms? How do you know if you have it?
If you have psoriasis or eczema or any skin issue whatsoever, you should certainly get yourself checked for gluten sensitivity and celiac. Autoimmune conditions are running rampant these days, especially in the last 60 years. So rheumatoid arthritis, Hashimoto's or thyroiditis, lupus, MS, persistent migraines, really chronic fatigue. These are all signs that you need to look at your food sensitivities, especially gluten.
And Ashlyn, you were diagnosed. Can you tell me a little bit about your story and how you were feeling before you were diagnosed especially?
Well, for the first 8 years of my life, I had major lack of concentration, digestive issues. I had sensory issues to light, material, and sound. My hair and nails refused to grow, and I was getting taller, but I was losing weight, which was scary because that's not what's supposed to happen.
And when you ate certain foods, did it really hurt your stomach?
Very much.
And these are some of the foods that you did eat, I understand, previously.
This is what I
Can you
ate
tell me what some of these are that especially kind of bothered you?
Well, I realized my friends would call and say, "You want to come play?" And I would say, "Oh, I'm too tired," but yet I was sitting there eating a bag of goldfish or something, and that's why.
And so these are the things that you eat now. And Krista, what do we have over here closer to you?
We have lots of things made from brown rice. You can almost get any substitute. There's a gluten-free cereal. This is brown rice pasta, which tastes just as good as regular pasta. And then we love Bob's Red Mill. For any type of baked goods, they make all kinds of gluten-free substitutes, and a gluten-free hot cereal that I would say every client I've ever introduced to loves. So you can live a normal, healthy, happy, gluten-free life, and it's pretty simple to do.
Talk a little bit about the diagnosis, if you would, and the testing. What's involved with that?
Sure. The first port of testing is you have to look at how you respond to something called gliadin, which is the protein found in wheat. So you do a food sensitivity test, and you have to look for intestinal permeability or leaky gut. Have you ever heard of leaky gut? That's really important to look for that. And then the next test that you do after that, if you come back sensitive, is to something called transglutaminase, which this is the start of celiac disease, which is saying you're starting to scar and damage the intestines as a result of eating gluten. And the last one is to look for anti-endomysial antibodies, which is a specific antibody specifically for celiac disease. So,
Ashlyn, I'm curious how your life changed after your diagnosis.
Well, about 3 weeks after I was diagnosed, I started realizing that I was feeling better, that I could be as healthy as I wanted to be, and that I wasn't feeling tired and sick every day after I ate breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And then after a year, all of those symptoms vanished. I felt like a new person, a new girl that could do anything.
Wow. What advice would you give to other kids out there who are maybe newly diagnosed with this and don't quite know what to make of it?
Well, I know it's hard at first, but this celiac disease is something amazing, and it will give you a new way of looking at your connection to food and what you're putting in your body and what you're getting out of your food.
Good. Krista, do you have any other advice for folks out there? We just have about 10 seconds left.
Sure. We have a product review site, twjproductreviews.com, and you can go to that and search for things that are gluten-free, and to look at this as something empowering and start to get familiar with these products, because you can feel wonderful and really live a healthy life if you understand your body.
Awesome. Ladies, thank you both for being here so much. Really appreciate it. You can actually read more about this on Krista's blog, The Whole Journey. We've posted a link on our website, fox5sandiego.com. You can go there and click that Scene on tab. Krista, what do you want, or Ashlyn, what do you want to be when you grow up? Do you know?
I want to help kids to understand that celiac is something amazing and that will touch you and the people around you forever.
I think we've got our spokesperson right here. You're hired, Ashlyn. Great job. Thank you. How old are you?
12.
Wow, 12 right here. That's impressive. Raul, seriously right now. She's amazing.
I know. Very well spoken young lady. All right. Thank you very much.